Thokozani. I am Pabadimu, the advocate of Idlozi, and once again I welcome you to my channel. Thank you so much for choosing to view my video. Welcome to Diary Sessions. We've been having so much of those recently because I feel we had to catch up so much. We've been learning so much. But welcome to a new month. We've just been keeping apart because of this pandemic of the electricity and everything else. But other than that, I'm excited. It is June, the month of renewal, the month of balance. This is a month of spiritual balance for all of us, and particularly I want you to reflect on this month and try to find your ground when it comes to spiritual things, and not always feel as though it is all doom and gloom, because right now we are working towards all the seeds we've been planting. Well, particularly for me, this is a very significant month for me because this is the month I earned my spiritual title, or rather I earned my name of being called Ugogo, Ugomiyahlaba. You know, that is a very particular, month that I'll never forget in all of my spiritual journey. And it was when ngadla intwaso yami. It was when this girl, had her intwaso ceremony, and I completed my training, ngakule dlozini, and I finally graduated from being just, that, girl to being called Ugogo. And that didn't come easy. It was a very treacherous journey. I always speak about my journey, but it was very treacherous. Oxfasa is very painful, guys. I've been there myself, and I know. And I don't want anyone that is watching this video, or whoever you are, to feel discouraged or to feel as though it is the end of the world. I received my calling when I was 16 years old, and that was a long time ago. And I mean, years later, to be exact, that is when ngahamba ngayothwasa. And when my calling began, it was around 2010, because in Thwasa 2016. So what I want you to realize is that there is no time frame for the spirituality thing. You move as how Idlozi lakho leads and guides you. I was walking in the dark with no one to assist me, with no Pabadimu to hold my hand and make me feel better about my journey. And it was very frustrating because I was walking into the unknown. As a teenager, moving into my late teens and my early 20s, I could not understand what was going on with me. And leaving home, having to discover this new found life of my own, was a very huge change. But it took me a long time to accept ukuthi ngubani, especially ukuthi ngiyisangoma. I was in disapproval. I always say, and I tell you how much I was, I was born again and all that, because that is the truth, of the matter. And there isn't any door that I've walked on that hasn't, what I'm trying to say is there isn't any door that I walked on that it has given me the peace, or rather the clarity, that walking with Idlozi Lami has given me. It was a very, trying time for me, having to understand that this is the new me, the frustration of stepping into this new world. This winter is cold, guys, but it is nothing compared to the winter being Thwasa ngayo. That winter was from hell. I always say it's like my Idlozi's planned that, because that is a winter from hell. And in this coldness, I remember there was this one particular day, we're bathing outside. It was around 3 in the morning, and I looked at the sky. I didn't know what to say or who to talk to, and I was crying, and I was saying, but Bugogo, is this what Idlozi is? Is this what you called me for? And I always talk to the stars. But that day, I was like, if you are there, if you are for me, why would you put me through this? There were times I would be so angry. You caused so much commotion in my life. I sacrificed my life. I sacrificed everything. And for you to make me walk this journey, it was trying times. In this coldness, You're walking barefoot in this coldness. You're looking like a freak in this coldness. You're expected to wake up in this coldness. You're sitting on the floor. You're eating like a dog. Because I would always tell you what was happening to me, because we were eating and you would literally have to have your hand at the back like this, and you eat with one hand, whether it's whether it's rice, whether it's anything, and they would tell you that it was and you can't talk when you're eating, and that was painful. When I went to my second spiritual home, that is when I realized that initiation is a traumatic experience. It is a very traumatic experience, because they served us food at my second spiritual home, and because it's what we knew, and put your hand down and you're kneeling like a dog, and my gobelo was like, no, sit properly, eat like a normal person. And there was no places of reference that would be like, I mean, guys, I still have marks on my body that show full time. Sassy, it was just painful times that I choose to remember, but I have grown from that, and every time I look at that experience, I understand. When I see people and come across my emails, my DMs, the people I meet in the streets when I'm going out for a regular cup of coffee, for a regular cup of anything, the people that come up to me and tell me, Gogo Nyabonga, Gogo, you've changed my life, Gogo, you've made a difference, it brings me so much tears, because it finally makes sense that this is what everything was for. At the time, you never realize what it is you're going through and what it's going to do for you, and why you're going through all this pain. I want you to look at yourself and not look at your current situation. And then it does not get any better, because there are also trials that come after that. I am so grateful for Abokobelabam. This is my birth month spiritually. I'm turning 5 this year, and I have every reason to gloat and be proud about it. I'm grateful for both my parents. I love and appreciate both of you, because the experiences you both have given me have shaped me into this person I am. At first, I was a broken person, but I have chose to look at them in a different light. I will never forget, because they what shaped who I am. I'm grateful for the small family that I have, my mom and my brother, because they have been my greatest support system. You have no one by your side. I also want to thank you guys were a great support system throughout my journey. It was hard, and especially when you're the youngest, you know, you get to be mistreated, but I felt a place of comfort. Then coming back home, having to explain to people that mind you're singing Isangoma and having people look at you like you're crazy, it's a lot. But I am grateful for Ledlo Zilanketa. If maybe it was Lafia Gimen had a video and said, this is where you're going, I would have said yes on the spot, but I delayed, and I was like, I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think I can do this. But sitting here today, I've got so much contentment. Yes, life is never perfect. It will never be, but the joy that it comes with fulfilling your purpose, nobody and nothing can ever take that away. I want you to look at me and also know that you can do it. It is not easy. The whole process leading up to the next level, it is never easy. I don't want you to lose hope. And don't look at the next person and try to be the next person, because that is what has sustained me in this healing life. You come here, be yourself, be authentic, be the reflection of Amadluzwako. Enjoy your journey, immerse yourself in the journey and grow into it as well. Don't be too hard on yourself. If I listen to every person that I bumped into, honestly, I don't know. But because I have no tolerance, I would tell them, full take. Because you don't know the shit I've been through. And you can't come and tell me this. You want money from me and you now tell me this. Walk with your head held up high and allow you to grow, because it's just the foundation of your journey. If you fail to be disciplined and you fail to be consistent in your spiritual life, you won't last in Twenzeluzi. For the duration of my time in Twasa, there was a whole month I wouldn't dream of anything. And if honestly that month I was like, no nyahamba, I would have been, I don't know where. But because I knew I was going through all of this, even now I feel like, I want you to look at your ancestors like the best friend you'll never have in this lifetime. They are there for you. They're supportive. They always welcome you. Yes, sometimes I wake up, I'm angry, but go like, look, you know, this and this. But at the end of the day, it's nothing but love. I want you to realize the potential that is in you, because for the main fact, Lako chose you. That was not by a mistake. It was by divine intervention. So, I earned my title as Ugogo Nkomyahlaba on 2016. It was June. Gosh, I'll never forget. I didn't think a whole me I'd be able to sing Zopepa in Mbuzi. I didn't think a whole me I would be able to, you know, sip on that Mbuzi Shampopo. I didn't think I would do that. Never in my lifetime would I have thought Guting Zondula Lapo. But look at me today. I don't want you to humble your task and be like, I want to be like Umpobadimu. No, don't be like Umpobadimu. But funa indlela yakho ukuthi ikhanye. You don't know the struggles I'm going through. You don't know the things I went through to be here. Protect your power. Zikhanye ngendlela zakho enothande, and know that your journey will never be like the next person. That is the mistake we always do. Be patient with yourself and understand that you are growing, because shedding layers is not an easy thing. It is never an easy thing. This is a month of balance, and that is what I want you to rediscover about yourself. From here onwards, you must run with it, whatever your spirit grasps or catches. You will never be the same if you catch it now. I always say the first few months of the year are a trial run, but the last few months, you got to get your shit together, because now it's time to put in the real work. We've been teaching, we've been talking, we've been partnering. Now it's time to put put down the theory. Now it's time for the practicals. I don't know if I'm making sense. You've been getting so much theory. I feel you are ready to be set free. Like a caterpillar with being now butterfly, fly. It is time for you to launch yourself spiritually. Don't be stuck in the same position. We are here to let you know that don't make the mistakes we made. Nobody spoon-fed me. People ask me, what book are you reading, Gogo? All these teaching you're giving. Honestly, the textbook I'm using, it's from my Lozis. I didn't know all of these things until now. Until when I started teaching. Until when I started listening to my Idlozi. Don't do what Ugogo Umpo is doing. Do what your heart wants you to do. You can't come here and listen to my teaching in Ngoti. You don't understand where they are coming from. That's why I'm saying don't undermine Amadluzwenu. Avoid people that make you feel inferior. Avoid people about the language. Leave those people. I want to say they are stuck in the sub-A's of spirituality. Once you understand, you look at spiritual things differently. Avoid toxic things around you. Avoid toxic situations. Go through your spiritually and grow through your journey. That is what I want you to take from this. I don't have every answer, but I can tell you from my experience that you can. Malana, this is not for everyone. It's not because we're trying to scare you, but it is because of that. When you come back from Ektwaseni and you find out, you know, certain things, and it was too little to I told you that after I finished my journey, I went through a year of a mental, you know, health problems. And I was trying to rediscover myself. I lost everything I had trying to work towards. And now all of a Sunday singing sangoma. And I was being rejected by my own family. Not my mom, but the family we had. They was rejecting me. They were laughing. They were mocking me. They were saying all these things. Angsi sangoma, you know, tasa amanga. I look at them today and I'm like, look who's laughing now. And I'm not apologetic for who I am. I am proud because I worked hard to be here. Ngahlupheka. Nani guphi ngidli papa nekhabishi Monday to Sunday. Nani guphi ngambi intaba. Nani guphi, no way. No way. Nani guphi ngitshelwa amagundane beningekho. All this that I am today, I am not apologetic for anything because I worked for indlela yami. I served my time and I'm still learning because ukuthatha kupheli. Don't make the mistake of thinking because you've graduated, usuliphuzo walphalaza, now you've arrived. Darling, use backstage kusamele ukhwele ngiteksi ezokuyisa la kumele uya khona. And usazolahleka, mind you. So have patience with yourself and understand indlela yakho and grow through every experience. Find your balance, find your roots, find whatever it is. You are allowed to make mistakes because that is how we learn and that is how we grow. So we're moving up. We have to learn and do things differently. And this is a time for balance, guys. I don't know if you feel these new energies. I don't know if you feel this. Everything just served its purpose. It serves its time. I'm setting out my affirmations, you know, to the universe of yonke into engiyifunayo. I've worked so hard, you know, for impilo engiyiphilayo currently, especially spiritually, you know. There are days where you feel that you can't do it, but when I wake up, I'm like, you worked for this. Mina ngathi mengithwasa ugogo wayeyinyanga enkulu kodwa ngathi mengithwasa because of a family enganaqiniso. There was not even a single thing that I found of my grandma apart from izinto eziphathekayo, but I don't have you buy, I don't have you shop. Everything that I started from scratch. So this legacy engiyakhile, my grandmother's proud of me. Oh, Druki. She is proud of me because nami ngizoyikhusela ngako konke okunako so that uma ngithatha lo msebenzi ngundlulisela umuntu uzothola into zakhe ihleleke kahle. So you will sit there and do whatever. Hey, I've been through the most. I know where I come from and I will never disrespect that part because it has made me who I am. The first time coming home, wow, that day I was like, wow, you did it. So don't care what the next person thinks of you. Don't care what anyone thinks for you. All that matters is between wena nedlozi. Don't be like those people abathwasana bese niyayibeka izikhwama zenu. Sebenzisa isikhwama sakini ukuze uzophila because ayikho into ezokulapha ngaphandle kokuthi ulalele idlozi lakho likuphilise nawe. This is the medication you'll forever be on for the rest of your life. Agna doctors onyanga lana apart from yourself, but you doing the work is what's going to heal you. So take it from me, it is doable. You can do this. This is your life. This is, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I just want you to think like that and do that. So I will see you again very soon, and we need to start now moving up. I feel like as a person, boy, look at that, I am past the level of I feel spiritually you need to graduate as people, and once people understand that, then you move ngendlela efanayo. So niyazi class yaka advocate ukuthi sihamba kanjani, sihamba ngolayini. So we are there, that's where we at. So never feel ashamed of it, and don't make your ancestors feel inferior by trying to portray each journey through someone else. You are here to learn. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna do this, but it is okay. Most of all, I want you to find healing. So we're sitting on 14,000 plus subscribers and we're doing so well. I am happy because this all started as indlela idlozi eyangibonisa ngayo, and look at how the work we are doing today. the contentment, you know, the contentment of having someone come to you and say, "Yazi gogo, ngiyabonga." That time it shows you that healing is not just in Vumbeni. You are the walking umsam. Being a healer is not just to white. No, Lala. Healing is the work you're doing, everything. You live, you breathe, you immerse yourself in your purpose. So I'm content. Honestly, I am. So I'll see you on the bright side, on the glow side of Idlozi. But thank you so much for coming through to my channel. And I love you and I appreciate each and everyone that give me love and show me all of these things. And because of you guys, that's why I still come here and sit and do the work. So let us keep on pushing and do the right things. Amadlozos are always watching. They see our hearts before everything else. So I'll see you very soon. And thank you so much. Do leave your comments down below. I'm so excited. There's a 5 years! And time flies, people. Time flies. I tell you, before you know it, it's gonna be 10 years. But then, honestly, I want to get married with somebody, you know, because honestly, there's so much work to do, and I just feel, you know, we try so hard to live a normal life. Don't see us wherever you see us at the groove and start judging us, because when we get the visa, we have to use it. Other than that, our lives are bound to limsamie. There's not much fun around here. So don't be like, hey guys, stop, hey, stop it. You don't, alana. Because honestly, we're just supposed to be sitting on dooms and doing literally their work, nothing else. But because we're trying so much to find the balance, that's why we do all these things. So allow yourself to reboot and find the balance, because it is time for that. So thank you so much for coming through to my channel. I am Pabadimu, the advocate of Idlozi, and I will definitely see you later. Thokozani.